Hello, we're going to do the GeoGuessr Daily Challenge for the 1st of August 2025. See how we go. Where could this be? Which direction is good, do we think? What's this? What are you? You're the very slow to load in thing. That's what you are. I think one of the other directions might be better. It's hard to tell though. Not much in the way of vibe. Super slow movement. Okay, it pretended that we could go that way by letting us take one step along. I wanted to see whether it was blue marks on the edges. And then when we did that, it was a different day. And it disappeared. White bins? Wouldn't that let us go that way either? Not really? Oh well. Sort of. Okay, we can have a look at number plates. We can also look at the sun direction. Yeah, blue, definitely on the left end, not on the right though. And then the sun becomes irrelevant almost because we're probably in Europe. With the number plate, okay, we've got a notice board, but nothing readable on it, obviously. Info on the bins. Plastic. Stickland. Plastic on Stickland, something else. Does that feel a little bit Scandinavian, linguistically? Maybe Baltic? Just need to know all the things, you know? Can I just know all the things now, and then we can just play the game properly? Now we've got stuck, like. What's this? Old-fashioned chimney. Let's go back to the start. Was there another direction? Was this the one other direction that we can go? That looks like it's the way that we should have gone. Oh, we've hit a different road straight away. Got a pole. Box on it. Oh, is that a street sign? Can we get some feel of what the G with a 3-line thing? That's confusing. The 3-line thing usually pushes me towards maybe a Russia-Ukraine idea, but not with the G. That feels more Scandinavian than the G. I don't know these well enough though. I kind of know. I think it's like eight lines in Spain, and oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have to just go with a hedge of a close to Russia but Scandi-ish feel, and that's not very good. Okay. It's almost snuck into Belarus there, so Lithuania. Yeah, okay. That kind of makes sense. It wasn't the best hedge. Should have just hedged Baltics and not Scandi. And would have come off a little better, but that'll have to do. What's this? We've got murals, graffiti or something going on there. Weathers are going to make it difficult to check sun direction. It's this sky. It's easy sky. Crazy hazy days. We got a big road. Don't quite read that. Is that Spanish? Even? Concrete on this bit of road. When we get to those signs, it's okay. We've got our own sign on this road, and then we're going to be going over the top of the big motorway that's there. And we'll be able to drop down, and it probably okay. Cordoba and Madrid. So that's our initial hedge. On the E5, that's our slightly adjusted hedge. A4 and E5, where they cross. Can we find an A4? There, A4 and E5. So if we get down onto, can we do it, do you think? We get on the bridge, yeah. We get down to this main road. See what direction that is. That doesn't look right. But neither does that. That is A4 and E5 though. So none of these look quite right. That's funny, I can't see a direct north-south anywhere on any of those junctions. That's insane. And then it's not the A4 anymore, is it though, if you go too far away? I know it's not exactly right, but I'm going to go with that. We save 30 seconds of our life. How does that work then? What A4 was this? Oh, maybe I just didn't read long enough, and maybe it was to... No, this is... But the A4 and the E5 are just the same thing for a long stretch. Or they match each other for a long stretch. Okay. So in the 25k and things world, that was horrible, but it'll do. It'll do for our current aiming to get silvers in daily challenges level. We're fine. Just about acceptable. Oh, come on. Blurred street signs is never acceptable. I think the sun's in the north. I think we might be in South America. 100% sure. No direction looks particularly busy compared to the others. Can we actually move, please? Come on, come on, come on, come on. It definitely, maybe that way. Just have a quick look and see if that's a parallel, busier road. Really, but I think either direction off it looks better. Okay, well, yeah. Spanish. Nice wide road. And white on black street signs. This is vague subconscious nonsense. No real reason to feel that it's Argentina, but for some reason that's made me plunk there. Can we find any more info? See, if that was true, then what I don't know what the number plates look like in Argentina, but is that what a number plate would look like in Argentina? Quite dark center section there by the look of it. I don't know whether that's because of multiple writing or whether it's a thing, so we need to go and look that up. Keep needing to go and look things up and not doing it enough. It will happen, honestly, someday. That was just a shop thing. Okay, this is good. Whatever the subconscious feel was, and maybe that is Argentinian plates then. We've got a big Argentina flag on a junction, so that tells us something. Now, is there anything on this though? Is that just liberty on that side? Patria, what's that? Fraternity, honor. And then picture everything. And a great big Argentine flag. Right north-south, probably decent sized town. Maybe outskirts of Buenos Aires, or are we better off saying it's probably not that, it's probably some other city, so maybe one or other of Cordoba, Rosario. See, let's yeah, not northwest grid, more northwest grid. Okay, no, Southern City. I wouldn't have ever got that, I don't think. Coronel Suarez. Buenos Aires province. Okay, interesting. Need to learn the names of all these places. Looks immediately like it might be Iceland to my beginner eyes. At what point do I stop being allowed to call myself a beginner? We're about 3 months in now, I think. But not having done anywhere near the amount of learning that I would like. Probably not even the amount of playing I would like, to be honest. Sort of learn a bit while video editing, because you notice things that you didn't know. Klaksivka, Klaksivka. Is that the town? Is that like the college in the town? Is that the town name? Klaksvik. So I think we're pretty sure it's going to be Iceland. So is Iceland scannable for a town that size, do you think, on 3-minute spell? Can we see which way the water is? Can we see what this map is? That looks like a full rectangle worth of the town and stuff, so not showing any coast or anything. Can't see which direction coast might be. That would help. Wouldn't necessarily be a complete giveaway or anything, but it might help a bit. Almost had a feeling it would be around this corner. It doesn't look like it will be. No. This looks quite distinct though. Is this a ferry port? I mean, that doesn't particularly help much either, but which way is that going then? Which is the ferry? Where's the water? Where are you going? That out to sea that way? To the south? I can't tell. There's all the boats are in the way. It might have been a big bay, or it might even have been a decent sized river or something, and go in both directions. We dead ended there or not? No, it just went a bit weird. Ah. Movement sometimes. Just let me... Faroe Islands. Okay. Well, I'll take that as a mistake, because we had one here yesterday. And I went, where did I go? I went somewhere near Torshavn. We had one here in a duel, and it got me a lot of points. Someone went Iceland and I went Faroes. Maybe that sort of pointy shape. Sick, there you go. Right, what's happening here then? Not much help from the sun. Not really a guide as they're parked in very suburban area, but all the cars seem to be parked on the left so far. And there we go, we got left. So I think we're thinking New Zealand as a start point. Let's go downhill, see if we can find anything more. Because when I say this, I should always at least do something like that, shouldn't I? Oh dear. Why? Why humanity? Wait, there's no... The downhill just goes to a dead end, and now it won't let me go around. Sometimes the movement is just so horrible. I don't want to go that way. I want to go up here. There we go. I do want to go downhill eventually though. Okay, we're on a bigger road. Where is that mountain then? That's to the north. Kind of volcanic looking, but is that the story of the whole of New Zealand, effectively? If it's New Zealand. Northwest, that mountain. Okay, any town directions? Doesn't look like it. Kelvin something school. Signage. Bishop Davies Court, not. Redwood Road. Kingborough. Could it be Oz? Oz Post. Right. So that at least saves us shedding Southern 100 million points by going in New Zealand, which, even though it's the next door neighbour, is like a third of the planet away. It's not quite that, is it? But we haven't got Stobie poles, so I'm not entirely sure about this whole Adelaide idea, but it said south. But that could just be south of the state it was in, rather than specifically South Australia. We're running out of time. I wouldn't. Southern Range. Tasmanian Divers. Okay, this is just company names. Hobart Boxing. Oh, I was too slow. I went Hobart, but was too slow. Oh, that's it. That went quite quickly today. 18k. Same as last week. We got bronze and then silvers in a row. There's our breakdown. We'll be back with another one tomorrow. Thanks for watching this one. I will see you soon. Bye.